Not to bring flat earthers into this, but these are observations that were made hundreds of years ago. There's no way to explain that other than a heliocentric solar system.
You described heliocentrism, but can you tell people kind of what that actually is and what it means?
Yeah, we started out as humans with this geocentric view.
We're the center of the universe.
We're in the center, which is kind of what it looks like, right? You look up, the sun comes up and goes down, the moon comes up and goes down. Even the stars are orbiting around, think about like a huge fixed sphere of stuff out in space, just rotating around the earth. That's geocentrism. This was very important in the Catholic Church early on. People who came out and rejected geocentrism in favor of heliocentrism were known as heretics. This was speaking against God, who clearly made the entire universe to orbit and rotate around the earth, which is the center of everything, because we're here. So you see how they come up with that perspective. But geocentrism cannot be explained by the observations that we make. What can is heliocentrism. Just put the sun at the center. And Copernicus was one of the first people that really started to popularize this. And then Galileo comes along and he makes these observations of Jupiter and notices that there are these little white dots that are nearby, and they seem to be orbiting Jupiter. So wait a second, Jupiter has these little worlds, these moons that are orbiting it. This proves that objects need not orbit the Earth. If you have an iPhone, you can push up the exposure, take pictures of Jupiter, and see the moons. You can do this yourself over the course of weeks and watch Jupiter's moons orbiting in the same way that Galileo did. He also made observations of Venus and noticed that Venus has phases, just like the moon has phases. Well, why does the moon have phases? Because it's orbiting the Earth and it's getting illuminated from different angles from our perspective. To us, it looks like phases. And we see the exact same thing with Venus. It's like this is all irrefutable evidence that everything is orbiting the sun.